Hey guys, Tom here. I am in the basement today and I have I think it's going to be a quick project, hopefully. But what I want to do is, this is the light for this room right here. This room is my storage for my home brewing equipment, and it's also a studio for where I do my video editing, some voice work, that kind of thing. I have a whole nother business that I kind of do. And the problem is this switch is on this side of the door. It may not seem like a big issue right now, but actually right here, there's usually a drape that hides. The furnace is right here. The cat's bathroom is right here. So when I try to open this, turn this light on, this door I never really close. So it's just kind of a pain in the butt. So what I want to do today is move this from this side of the door to this side of the door. And it should be really easy because this, it's just the Romex stapled to the wall, block wall, goes up this junction box right here. And then all I'm going to do is feed it up through the existing holes in the floor joist above where the wires go anyway, and then just down the other side. Should be pretty easy, but the first thing I got to do is kill the electricity. Okay, so the power's off the breaker, but you know me, I'm going to test it. I got green, we're good to go. We've done electrical feet before, so the first thing we got to do is take the switch out. Now, if I was just going to slap it on there, I wouldn't even bother doing this. I would just undo the wires, move the whole thing, lock, stock, and barrel over to the other side. But since I'm running it through the rafters, I have to take it apart so I can get the wire through there. Okay, it certainly can't hurt to check it again. Yep, we're good, no power. And since I have this taken apart and the wall on the other side of this door is gray, yep, I'm going to change the switch from ivory to white. Can't leave well enough alone. Now, I don't know what's holding this to the wall. My guess is a plastic anchor. And when I move it, I don't know if I'm going to use plastic anchors again or if I have the right size concrete screw. That's basically what's going to determine what I use. As I suspected, it's just in here with anchors. It's just these little clips that screw to the wall and hold the cable on. The one up here, it was painted to the wall, I just had to pry it up. So now, all I need to do is take this wire, go up, over, and down. Alright, that's one. So now it's just a matter of hooking everything back up again. I'll run this through here to see where I want to put it. And yes, before you say anything, I know this is higher. But it's a basement, so I'm not really worried about if it's perfectly at 4 feet from the floor, because I know it's not. But having it a little off a little higher, and I'm 6'4", at least is 5'11". So if it's a little higher off the floor, is that really that big of a deal? I mean, it's probably 5 feet off the floor. So the next thing I have to do is get a staple. Next, I gotta get the wire on the wall. And before, like I said, they had those little clips, but I'm gonna use this. It's some cord kit. It's called cord cover, and it's just adhesive, and it's a little track that you just kind of open up, lay the cord in, and then it clips together, and it's paintable, and it's just adhesive on the back of the wall. So I'm going to put that up. I just have to see how much I need. I need roughly that much. So I'm just going to cut it with a hacksaw. I have my piece cut. I am going to wrap my cord in the track here. Clips in place. I'm just going to plumb that up, and then I have to mount the box. Okay, first things first, before we attach anything, let's get it plumbed up. Okay, that should be deep enough. So now that the hole's drilled, it was too big, the hole was too big for the Tapcon. That was the only Tapcon screws I had. Let's try some anchors. I'm just going to use the same screws that they had. And then while I'm here doing this, let me get the ground hooked on there. And now I'm just going to put on a new switch because I'm changing the color, but this is actually a little bit better switch, a little beefier. And switches are real easy. This is single pole, so it doesn't really matter which one you put it on, but traditionally it's black on brass, white on silver, green on ground. But if you want to check out, I've done a lot more electrical videos about wiring, switches, and whatnot. You can check that out in the box, in the card. I'll leave you a link. You can check out that playlist. And since this is going in a metal box, I am going to tape up the terminals. Okay, let's get some power on, see how we did. So the power's back on. Let's see how we did. Yep, lights are on. You know, this was a really easy project that you can do if you have to move a switch, an exterior, wall-mounted switch, if you have a basic understanding of electricity. And the most important understanding of electricity is turn it off before you do anything and double check it. But when all else fails, if you're not sure and you need to do something with this, by all means, call a licensed and insured electrician to handle this project for you. It costs you a couple of bucks, but better safe than sorry. I hope you enjoyed this project, and if you like projects like this, working around your house, we have projects in electrical, plumbing, framing, landscape, masonry, home decor. I mean, I think there's something for everybody, and if you could benefit from something like that, I'd ask you to consider subscribing to the HomeCraft Chronicles if this is your first time here. You can see all kind of projects. We have playlists for all these things, and you can check it out and maybe help yourself around your home, take care of your home, and save yourself a couple of bucks in the process, which is really important these days. So that's it for me. I got to clean up, touch up some paint, and get back to work on the next project. So until I see you again, remember, take care of yourself and your home. I'll talk to you soon.